Sugar plums and cutie pies. BitBoy, aka Ben Armstrong, has spoken to clear up the air. The community was waiting to see what's going on. Another main character of crypto is phasing out of existence into another chapter. It seems like the main writers of the season have put him aside so he can fight a new and different battle, almost like a side quest. And we're going to move into the new ones from here. So following up, we're going to have a BitBoy story coverage here. And I'd like you to know, friends, there is a context to all of this because Bitcoin is repeating the cycle. The cycle is repeating. With each cycle, there are main characters, there are narratives, there are stories, there are people who get risen to the top. We are in a simulation. We are in some intergalactic, four-dimensional, bug-eater world thing that's going on here. Some science experiment. Characters come in and then they move out. I don't know why, I don't know how. I'm just telling you that they happen. And we are going to speak about the Bitcoin price and the Bitcoin cycle. We are repeating the Mt. Gox Ponzi cycle. So not only do we have confluence with the price action and the cycle repeating like that, we also have confluence with main characters disappearing and then maybe they'll be reappearing or new ones will be appearing later on. So here I am to show you some bullish hoping before we get into BitBoy, right? Just to let you know, it would be amazing. Unicorn fairy dust. If the Bitcoin fractal predicts when this Bitcoin ETF is coming, if you line this up side by side, so the bottom chart is the 2015 to 2016 cycle. You see those orange lines and the top chart is up right now. Like, it is nuts how it's exactly lining up exactly where we should be. We are just doing this fractal of itself. Fascinating, but we don't want to jinx it. You know, there are some people who say, well, the cycle is the cycle. You got to follow it no matter what. I will disagree. You should always be prepared for a scenario where it does not happen exactly as you predict. So technically, we are due for an ETF between now and the end of November. I know that the SEC hinted it's going to be more like next year, but it'll be interesting if the chart predicts when they're actually going to do it. I mean, some of these things happen in a very fascinating way, and you just can't quite solve it. You just have to roll with it. Here I am to tell you to stay long and stay strong in crypto. So when we are looking at the BitBoy story, he has spoken, he has made a chat group in his meme coin channel. So he took a drug test and it showed he was negative. He uploaded, it's pinned in the channel, BitBoy, to prove everybody he's not relapsing, he hasn't lost his marbles. It appears as though the term drug use was overblown by the BitBoy channel. So don't forget, friends, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I made a video yesterday just to cover for you the allegations and what's going on to this main character, because I want to see, are they going to kick him out? This is why it's so exciting for us. Are the writers going to move him out? And they have. So this is what's happening next. So the allegations is Ben is allegedly only on Dianabol, which is a performance-enhancing drug. It's just to grow a bit of muscles. He's not relapsing to his younger youth ways. So Ben, in many of his interviews, he said he used to do some of the harder drugs when he was in his younger teenage years, and like he almost ended his life, and he was homeless. He just had a very troubled upbringing, and he was able to turn his life around for the better and become the champion of the crypto industry to many. Yes, there are a lot of grays in this area, but he amassed a huge following. You cannot deny that. And he became his own main character. He also revealed that other staff members who are accusing him of being the one on drugs, well, he's saying they are on a bit of those performance-enhancing drugs as well. So this is a picture of the channel and where he was speaking. Let us continue. So there are allegations of physical battery. And BitBoy says that was just basically him yelling at them. So... oh man, this is going to be a bit of a legal battle, friends. There are also allegations of financial damage. But the speculation is this. It's speculated that it's just gaslighting by them to hide the BitBoy team's misappropriation of funds for hush money to keep their employees going to work while they can successfully attempt the coup and rid BitBoy Ben Armstrong of his power. So this is why I mentioned here, it's a potential coup while he's overseas in Dubai or UAE, wherever he is. So this is a common trope. Once the leader leaves the country, bang, everybody turns their back on him. It's very sad. I mean, we've evolved to go beyond this, friends. Like, we're now in the crypto casino. You know what I mean? You're buying and you're selling imaginary Ponzi tokens and flipping JPEGs Why do we have to do this and turn on each other? I believe it's all going to come down to money and power at the end. It always does. It always does, because there's no women involved. It has to be that. It is what it is. So I have some more bullet points just to share with you. Please like, subscribe if you're enjoying this coverage. So BitBoy says he still owns a majority stake. And also, shocking, he was only told any of this via YouTube and Twitter X. So very sad he had to find out about this on social media. You know, it reminds me of that story where Apple fired Steve Jobs. So he made it into his baby. He built an empire, was a bit of an empire, and then they hired a CEO and they got rid of him back in 1985. And then they had to rehire him so he could basically take over the world. Will BitBoy usher in a new story? Will Ben be able to do it? I mean, I would love to see it, wouldn't we all? It would bring so much attention to the crypto industry. It would really invigorate everybody if it was able to turn this around. So just to let you know as well, there was a coup attempt. He's pretty much saying it's a coup attempt where everybody gathers together. A rebel group tries to take on the leader. It happens in many second and third world countries. They attempt the coup. Also, interesting history, many coups are funded by the CIA because they want to keep sanctity of the US dollar in South America, for example, and they will fund different guerrilla groups, and they will go take on the latest leader who is threatening to leave the US dollar and to try maybe transact in oil using another currency. So this is a very common thing. And think about it, you do the same thing too. If you had to keep the dollar sanctity and power and dominance, this is what you would do. You try to do a coup. So the drug relapse that they mentioned, the allegations, they say it's in reference to prescription drugs, which is under the supervision by a diet clinic, and apparently they're uppers. Now, I don't know any of these or the specifics here, but to me, you can just pretty much cross them out, friends. I don't think he's lost his marbles at all. Nothing that we saw was like, well, you know, things are really gone off the rails here. There was some of these altcoin degeneracy stuff that I made videos, friends. I can't deny this. You can't tell me that Zach XBT's 500,000 viewed thread and all his posts, it's just worth nothing. And when he does all this OPSEC and all this, like all the blockchain tracking and all this stuff, we can't just say, no, I'm not going to turn a blind eye to that. You can't. You got to accept the good with the bad. He's a character. It's a character. Yes, he's got a good heart. He's done a lot for the crypto industry, but it is what it is. We want to see both sides of it. We want to see both sides, okay? He's done a lot for the crypto industry, and I hope he continues to do it. It's very sad that people could try to take away the main character from their own company that they made themselves. So also, BitBoy Ben, so he comments on moving to Dubai. He alleges that the guys in there right now, TJ and Justin, feared losing control of the brand once a UAE entity was formed. So just speculating here, maybe they thought BitBoy was going to Dubai to set up another company, a parent company. Maybe he was getting bigger sponsors where they can basically pay him more and they can get power themselves. And maybe he was going to sign over some stuff and move things over there because he has a majority stake. That was all. That's also, that's me completely speculating. And don't even bother asking for facts. You're not going to get any because this is going to take a long time. It's going to take a legal battle because he's dealing with 10 million plus. It is what it is. He also alleges, right, that TJ and Justin bribed the employees to keep them quiet. So this is TJ, and here is the team right underneath here. So this is TJ. This is them, I guess, in happier days. It has fallen now, so you can see this what's going on now. It's such a sad tale to see friends form friends. They started from nothing together, man, at the very beginning, and it grew all the way. But hey, it was always BitBoy in the front. No, see, interesting. No one even knows these guys' names. We watch this channel. It says we understand what's going on. It's just these things when they happen, man. You gotta learn from them. That's why I present these stories to you so we can actually learn. There are lessons here. Also, BitBoy revealed, right? TJ hired his dad, so he started getting the family in it. And you can only question this. You're gonna be like, I wonder if he spoke to his dad and said, hey, you reckon this is a good idea? Let's just take it over. You know, this is why you got to be careful out there. Lots of backstabbing allegations. So here is a comment from Mr. Crypto Warehouse who did part coverage. He says, I remember when Margaret Thatcher, yes, I am that old, was in power in the UK. Those beneath or alongside her waited until she was out of the country to make a move to remove her. When I saw the course of events yesterday, she's referring to the BitBoy course, this came to mind. Identical power play. It really does make you think, waiting for him to go out. So here I am explaining as well. It appears as if this is a power play. The military takeover attempt so far, from what we've heard, got to hear both sides. Perhaps BitBoy Ben Armstrong wanted to move things out, and maybe TJ just want to take over. BitBoy is the brand himself. Whether you love him or hate him, the guy's done a lot for the industry. He's got, the way I see it, man, that's 1.4 million subscribers that are in the crypto community that at least are hearing a voice that's pro-crypto. BitBoy has never tried to destroy crypto, ever. He's always tried to fight for the industry. He's revealed what SBF was doing. He revealed what the deep state insiders were doing. He knows all about BlackBerry. He's done so many coverage on that. He has enlightened everybody. Okay, you can't just say, oh, well, he did one bad thing, it's all bad. It's not. There's a lot of gray out there. And, you know, I think it's very hard to measure because on one hand, altcoins were rotated around. On the other hand, so much net positive for the industry was done. You're going to have to make the decision for yourself. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just here to present it for you. So here comes the legal battle. And of course, friends, you want to hear the absolute most important lesson of this. Main characters get replaced. We are in a simulation. God, Unicorn, Fairy Dust, Cosmos, Puppet Strings, Puppet Master, Allah, Buddha, God, Jesus, everyone's welcome. Something's going on. Interdimensional UFOs. Never become a main character. When you see a main character, if you are in a coin, this is for your own portfolio. If you're in a coin and you see the main character appear on your leader, you better watch out. I'm telling you, it eventually wipes them out. It does. I even have a list here. I made a post here that you will appreciate. I'll go through every single main character. SBF from FTX, gone. Do Kwon, Luna UST, gone. Justin Sun, Tron, no longer relevant. Also, he lost his excellency position. He's no longer his excellency. So he's gone. You can wipe them out too. Barry Shilbert, the allegations of the Grayscale, the Ponzi of the Genesis, gone. Alex Mashinsky, Celsius, gone, right? Gone to jail. 3AC was Suzu and Carl Davies. Obviously, multi-billion-dollar leverage wipeout, gone. Avi, child abuse allegations, literally came out 24 hours ago, and your friend Somi, he posted all about it. Very unfortunate. And this is what it is. 0x Sufu turned out to be one of the ex-fraudsters, I believe, from Quadriga CX, the Canadian exchange. And when they found out, it crumbled, right? Andre Cronje, they now call him Andre Ruggier, obviously gone. He also left the industry, started backstabbing the industry. Oh, this is disgusting. Daniel Siesta lost the flair. The frogs moved on to Pepe Coin, okay? So he had the original Pepe guys, gone. CZ, unfortunately, CZ now being targeted by the SEC, the scum over there, because they don't want a Chinese dude who is hosting most of the volume for crypto and Bitcoin. They want it to route it to American exchanges so they can control it. Cobie literally did nothing wrong, but the market found an intergalactic force to take him out. So Cobie made a prediction many months ago that CZ would get taken out by the international police. Someone cracked the code. The public was not allowed to see it. And then when someone revealed it, everybody thought that Cobie was doing a recent announcement. They did not know that he was just simply guessing and prophesizing. And so the market went down, wiped out a lot of people, and then they just started abusing him, and they hate him now because they say he made the market go down. No, friends, weak hands make the market go down. They were going to sell anyway. But hey, the market still removed him. The market still removed him. Richard Hart, SEC clown case coming to attack him. All these fake allegations, all these bogus claims crumbling around. They are trying to take him down. We still have the Pulse Chain and Hex community standing strong, but they are here targeting him. SEC. Crypto Capo, a notorious bear of crypto, and the market wiped him out but just by going up, which is funny enough. So Crapo could have become another main character, but because he stayed short, ended. And this brings us to the final one, BitBoy. So BitBoy literally just got taken out now. I was wondering if they were ever going to take him out. There's actually one person left, friends. If we zoom in, you have to see right now. It's actually Gary Guzzler, the Seaman Demon. He's literally the last main character left. And he's the evil dude. But you're thinking, oh my God, who's going to take him on? Well, it's us. Us, friends. We're the good guys. We are the outsiders. We can take on the evil dude. We are all one main character ourselves. We all have mental health problems. We all have pointy elbows. We all drink with 3 ice cubes, orange juice, preferred with the pulp. We're going to leave the pulp. We have our protein shakes. We are all training chest on a Monday. They can't stop us. We're just too poor, okay? Our net worths are minus 99%. What are they going to do? Send down another minus 99%? We're not going anywhere. So we're going to win. And you, who else is going to win? Of course, you're all going to win. Hexalina posts a lot. Obviously, Hexalina knows what she's talking about. Of course, I love Hexalina's posts a lot. I love everyone's posts, friends. We are all on the same team. Don't forget, never become a main character. And if it does come for me one day, I already have a secret plan. No, I'm not going to tell you. No, I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm going to zip it up and zip it out. So now we've gone through this BitBoy story. It is very interesting to cover the removal of a main character from the crypto narrative in the story. I just went through all those characters. Isn't it amazing that I could present this information to you? You don't get this anywhere else. Nowhere. Highest value content. And I do mean that. You know, you already know. I don't have to prove it to anybody. Here to tell you that the crypto cycles are repeating. These characters came in, they appeared, and then one by one they get crumbled. It's kind of fascinating. It's like the one that tripped me out the most was Cobie's, because Cobie didn't actually do anything wrong. Someone discovered the random cryptic message of one of his cryptic prophecies, and it so happened to be related to CZ, who was being targeted by the SEC. Like, what are the chances of that? He made 50 prophecies. And what are the chances that that person found the one about Changpeng, the Binance one, and then everyone FOMO sold? Like, that's crazy, and now they just wanted to remove him. So he also, I think, took a mental health break. I'm not sure. He alluded to it, but it is nuts. They'll be back, friends. Some of them will be back, but there'll be new main characters. So we are looking now. The close-up of the Bitcoin cycles, you can see, if we zoom in right now, just seeing, man, it's crazy to see. So the red one is not our cycle. This is 2019. You can see how it is big volatility. The 2015 and the current one, these two seem to be what we're following. We just have these swoop up, die again. So we have this swoop up, die. Hopefully we have another swoop up and then we die again. That's what we're hoping and we're praying. Of course, we'll always respect the fact that we are just little peanut brains rolling around here. We don't have any control. We are on this spinning rock they call Earth. And don't forget, our friendship is forever, friends. Our consciousness are linked. You are my baby doll forever. Tell mum and dad we're still going to make it. And tell mum and dad, BitBoy might actually be coming back for the next season. We'll catch you in the next one.